Dave Ramsey is truly a genius.
Personal finance is a lot easier than you think. What is up, guys? Financial Francisco here with another video, and today I am going to be talking about the topic of personal finance on a more conceptual level and kind of on a macro level as well. So there are two realms to personal finance: the mathematical side and the behavioral side, the more psychological side of it. So which one is more important? Well, in one sentence, it depends, okay? Both are really important, but there is a slight emphasis on the behavioral psychological part of personal finance, and here's why. So first, the mathematical side of personal finance, why it matters is because it deals with the more quantitative things, the raw cold facts, right? Your income, your expenses, your net worth, your investments value, your debts, right? All of those things. If you're a business owner as well, it's even more important because you have to prepare financial statements, balance sheets, net income statements, returned earnings statements, cash flows, return on investments for capital expenditures, for projects, return on assets, those balance sheet ratios of solvency, of profitability, of liquidity, all of those accounting terms. The mathematical side of personal finance matters a lot. And now on the behavioral side of things, the psychological part, it matters because personal finance, you have to be really smart and mature about things, right? You have to be disciplined with your everyday life, your choices, your lifestyle. You can't just, you have to have a certain level of self-awareness. Can you afford things? Can you not? What type of lifestyle can you afford? You also have to have a humble mentality. So for example, just because you earned a raise or a promotion or a bonus, that doesn't mean that you're gonna go out and spend it all in one weekend and one night. You have to be humble, you have to be mature and smart and handle your money in a smart way. Also, a really good example about this, the behavioral side of personal finance, is Dave Ramsey. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he basically has like a talk show. I think it's like a radio show or like a podcast, where he takes calls of people asking for advice. For the most part, personal finance advice, but sometimes it can be more of like life advice or relationship advice. But anyway, he emphasizes a lot the spiritual, the behavioral side of things, in that a good spiritual person isn't really going to have a lot of financial problems because he or she is mature and smart. And so anyway, the conclusion to this video is that yes, both parts matter a lot, but someone that has checked off the list for the behavioral psychological part of personal finance is going to have a lot more easier time trying to get the mathematical side checked than someone who isn't behaviorally mature yet, who isn't financially smart yet. Is going to have a lot harder time trying to get the math down because they're just not mature yet, because they don't have that financial smartness. So in essence, yes, both matter, but there's a slight emphasis on the behavioral psychological side. And why is this good news? Well, you don't have to be a walking calculator to have good personal finance skills, When it comes down to it, and this is just general life, for everything is in your head. It's all mental. As long as you have your mentality checked, your mentality is good, everything else in life is going to come a lot easier, especially personal finance. If you learned something new today, please don't forget to click the like button, comment what I should talk about next, and subscribe to me as well. Question of the day is going to be what you think about this. Do you think math is more important or behavior and psychology is more important to personal finance? Comment down below because I would really like to see your opinions and takes on this. Also, comment what your favorite Dave Ramsey episode is and why. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Click the like button, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.